What we're trying to do is, throughout all this process, is provide fairness.
The Elected Officials Compensation Commission says if Detroit city officials are going to cut workers' pay, they ought to share the pain. City Council President Charles Pugh agrees.
Who's going to say no when we're asking everybody else to cut their salaries?
So here's what the city leaders' salaries looked like going into tonight's meeting. The mayor makes $158,000 and change. Council President Pugh makes just under $77 grand. The rest of the council, $72,000. And the city clerk, $73,181. And here are the recommendations after tonight's vote. Yep, exactly the same. But they'll call it a 10% pay cut. How does that work?
They cut time in 2009, and now the decision, at least the proposal, is to cut salary rates by 10%. What we're saying is, commensurate with that, we will cut the rates of the salaries for the mayor, the city council president, and the city clerk.
The key is in the term pay rate. City officials will no longer work 72 hours every 2 weeks. They'll work 4 hours a week more for exactly the same pay. Now, if you count public events and neighborhood meetings, Detroit elected officials probably all put in more than 40 hours a week anyway. So tonight's vote of a 10% pay rate cut in the form of a few added hours, well, that's largely meaningless.